Find yourself sitting down or lying down in a comfortable position. Start to feel for the breath. Start to deepen the breath. With your intention, fill all of the space around you with love and light. And if you are fortunate to be in nature or next to an open window or with the ability to see the sky or the ground, tune in to the natural prana, life force energy, living, breathing, moving energy that is around you. And every time you breathe, deepen the breath and take this prana deep into your lungs. And as you exhale, set down your grounding cord into the earth and affirm, I am safe. I am grounded. I'm supposed to be here on earth at this time. I am safe. I am grounded. I'm supposed to be here on earth at this time. Allow the energy flow to rush up to your heart and allow your heart to open to all beings everywhere. Love and compassion. To all beings everywhere. Love and compassion. As you focus on the crown chakra, visualize your halo of white light, a ring of white light. That is the description of the crown chakra. It glows, it shimmers, and it connects you to whom you really are and where you spend so much time in the astral planes, in the heavenly realms, and with spiritual family. This crown chakra also connects you to other dimensions. So feel for your cording to positive galactic support, higher frequency planets. Feel for your connection to the fifth dimension or the eighth dimension, where there are beautiful landscapes. And friends and family do not have any negative energy. Everyone is free and relaxed and involved in their pleasures and passions. Where there is no money and no exchange and no debt. And as a result, no imbalance and no greed, no inequality, just love. And see if you can imagine your most beautiful place. Moving up to the 10th chakra, up to the clouds. Many of the people who follow me are beginning to travel in dream time for different purposes, but the first purpose is always to meet with your spirit team, usually 1, 2, or 4. See, sense, feel, or imagine your personal team that's working specifically with your journey, your mission, your skill set, your location, knowing your obstacles and challenges, and also your strengths. Take a deeper breath. If you're more clairvoyant, see, sense, feel, or imagine this landscape where you meet your guides. Maybe it's a garden, or a forest, or high in the mountain. If you're more clairsentient, you might feel their presence. Like in this moment, you are not alone. That there is a guide to the left, or to the right, or in front of you. Sense their loving presence and their profound concern for your well-being and the well-being of humanity, which they are watching over. Feel too for the ascended masters of your path. Many of the people who are attracted to my work are attuned to Lord Ashford or Metatron. And a lot of the new age healers, at least 3 others that I know about, speak a lot of Metatron. I'm the only one that calls him Ash, because that's how he introduced himself to me, as Ashford. But when I do readings with people, and I ask of the 3 ascended masters of this path, are any of them on? A lot of them have Ash as their primary ascended master, and many, if not all, have Jesus because of their upbringing in this lifetime or other lifetimes on Earth. Imagine that the ascended masters of your path are joining you now. If you are clairvoyant, you can see them. If you are clairsentient, you can feel them. And we seek to attune to their vibration, leaving all lower frequencies, anger, fear, uncertainty, and reaching up, lifting up, uplifting. I am uplifting and attuning. And this is such a very good feeling to know there is a divine intelligence that knows me by name, that knows my mission, and that is assisting me in the direction I need my life to go. When you join these calls, the guardians are on the call. For every person who joined today, there are 50 guardians that will be clearing your line. At least 500 in total or more are here for the group. If you are experiencing any fear, especially over money or finances, know that the guardians will be clearing in the 3rd chakra, our place in the world, society, how we're going to make it. Know that they'll be clearing at the point between the eyebrows, the way in which we are perceiving the situation. Ask that your auric field, the energy of your auric field, shift and change to have a sense of security, faith, and trust that everything will work out and that we are all in this together. Wherever you are in the astral realm, look up into the sky, the big blue sky. And if you are near a window, feel the breeze, or look up into the blue, the vastness of the sky. And feel that as a grouping, we are going up and up and up in frequency. As we are uplifting, state your intention. If you feel any imbalance in your present moment, may that leave you now, any upset. If you feel fine and are secure, maybe you want to work on current life issues with mother or father. If you feel you have done all of that work, then maybe you are working to reduce subconscious traumas, past life issues. And I know there are a handful of people on this call that are clear or nearly clear to the 100 chakra. And in that case, the guardians will assist you in clearing for humanity's fear. Wherever you are, reach up again. Moving up and up and up. To the higher self. Maybe you want to remember why you came to Earth. Maybe you're searching for your life purpose. Or the outline of your life. The higher self knows these things. Ask for a download. Ask for a vision. When I ask the Ascended Masters, how much of our life do you know before we are born? They say, it's as if we have an outline or a table of content, what we would like each chapter to move us through, and what we hope the end result will be at the end of the journey. But it's just an outline. It's just a table of content. And life on Earth is extremely unpredictable and changing. And depending on many, many situations, and including a child or a life partner that goes left or strays off path, or gets involved in a vice and has to spend many years working their way out of it, or any number one of concerns. That table of content is always revising itself and repositioning itself. That's how the guides look at it. As you connect at the level of your higher self, ask, hold the intention, may I be on my path. May I understand my gifts. Or may I understand my healing work. And some of us, especially the advanced angels, we have many gifts and strong intelligence, healthy bodies. We can go in any number of directions. Ask to co-create with your angelic team what is in my highest best interest to help the world. What is in the highest best interest? What's my biggest impact? Assist me to move in that direction. Knowing that your guides are listening for your prayer requests, and they're looking at those potentials, and they're looking at those probabilities to calculate and guide you towards your biggest impact as light workers, as healers, and as helpers. Receiving those downloads as we move into silence for just 2 minutes. I am willing to be used by Spirit to feel for my own joy and connectivity, and also to help others feel for joy and connectivity. At the level of your higher self, you can also receive physical healing. If there's any areas of your body that are in pain or that you know are weak, ask that the higher self send light to those organs, to those joints, to those muscles. And believe that you are being healed. Feel good everywhere as you are receiving healing energy. And in your emotions and in your relationships, ask for the courage to communicate, to know when to process hurt feelings and with whom. Be wise about whom you choose as counselors. Be thoughtful about when to speak your truth and when to become silent and observe. And ask for the wisdom to know, which one do I put forward? Do I stand up? Or do I go into yin, be passive, and watch? This is a dance in our relationships. I am receiving at the level of my higher self. I am receiving. I feel good, happy, and relaxed in my physical body, in my emotions, in my thoughts, in my energy, and in my light body. I am expanding. I am expanding. And may I find the balance between expressing in humanity, active and busy and constructing, and being quiet and feeling for the grace of expanding light in all directions. I am both human, incarnate, and nothingness in light. I am expanding. I am expanding. Staying up at this very high frequency, this highest of high frequency. If you feel to, come back down to the fifth dimension, the angelic realm. Feel yourself as an angel incarnate. Back on the cloud, when I look around, I see that there are many angels here. Many archangels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Many guardians, 1,000. Have been working around the clock to assist in the ascension process that has happened for the 10,000 people who have passed. And as those numbers increase worldwide, they will continue to be working overtime, just like the healthcare workers. Some will pray to stay. Others will feel called to ascend. We ask that everyone who chooses ascension see the angels when they appear and not be afraid. We ask that everybody feel themselves worthy and beautiful and ready to follow the angels through the tunnel of light and back up into the heavenly realms. And there are many good people and many people of different faiths that will easily see the angels and be happy for their energy and will follow them with great enthusiasm. So we are praying for the others, the ones that are lost and confused, the ones that are traumatized or were abused, the ones that are lost in materialism and have not thought of who am I or what is my infinite nature. It is those we are praying for. That they not be afraid. And that when they see the angels, they do not turn away, but feel their loving embrace. Come home. That human format was always meant to only last 100 years or less. Come home. I got 3 people on this call that are working as angels or with angelic teams in dream time, assisting with the overwhelm of the burden of this work. They are just like the healthcare workers. There's a bump up in activity. And many earth angels when they sleep become etheric angels at night and go to assist. Maybe even saying, if I am ready, how can I help? I have wings. I am conscious. Take me with you. I want to help in dream time. I'm also going to ask for light energy to reach down to every hospital in the world or facility set up to handle this intensity. Visualize that with our intention and the intention of the angels, the ascended masters, and the galactics which join these calls, that we are beaming light, that we are clearing those dense spaces. And that if those participating, whether it be the healthcare workers or the sick ones or the families, that in the right time, at the right moment, that through our prayers, and many millions are praying, they receive grace, consciousness, understanding, and growth. There have been worldwide meditations and prayers set up through many different organizations and religions. In this moment, let us adjust for time, feeling that you are on one of those million-person meditations, and that we are contributing to those strong human intentions for peace, for working through greed, for growth and evolution. A minute of silence as we adjust for time and we are joining millions. There are millions of beautiful hearts, human hearts, good intentions. Believe that our power is stronger than dark, greed, the materialism. It's very abstract to think of these concepts on such mass consciousness scales, but just believe it. And then also see it start to work in your own life. Know that everything is going to work out, even if we don't have the answers right now. In a moment now, I'm going to conclude this call. I'm not going to do a count out because many of us have ample time on our hands. And perhaps you want to stay at this frequency, holding on to these vibrations. Safety, calm, attunement, love, light, expansive, open, and free. May you ground strongly into these frequencies so that you can help others or pray for others who are worried, are full of fear, or dealing with grief. This is our work. This is our purpose, one of them, one of many reasons why they sent us in. For you are a part of all that is, and you are here on purpose and at the right time. May you expand into joy. I will conclude with my salutation, and then you decide if you want to hop up and get busy with your day, or if you have another 10 or 15 minutes to explore silence. Om. Peace. Amen.